All right, so we are about to do Rum Deal, north of the Ectofuntus. We'll get a 7,000 fishing, prayer, and farming experience, along with a holy wrench. I don't really think there's much use for a holy wrench these days. But it was quite an item. It was an item that I really liked to use back in the day. I brought it with me on almost every Slayer task, regardless of whether it actually did anything. I think it only does something on like every other odd prayer level or something. It gives you a +2 bonus for prayer restores or something like that. I don't even know. It works weirdly. But we're going to be doing Rum Deal. I don't know if I said it, but 7,000 fishing, prayer, and farming experience. I don't know how long this quest is. I don't think it's too long. I didn't look at the official length. The official length is medium. Medium. So a little longer than Morning's End Part 1, but not as long as Morning's End Part 2. Can't fast forward through this one. This is a quest that I don't remember anything about. I think I've only done it a couple times. I thought you got a barrel chest anchor on this one. What quest is that? Is it the next one? I think it's got to be the next one. You're on Brain Death Island. That's where I live in real life. It's just, I live brain dead all the time. That's me, except it's spiced rum, not regular rum. A spiced rum with a cherry Coke Zero is fucking top notch. They go down way too easily. I'm not a fan these days. I don't know if it's because I'm old or what, but mixing alcohol with sugary pop is not fun. I don't like the way that the sugar feels on my teeth at the end of the night. And in the morning, especially if I get drunk enough that I forgot to brush my teeth the next day, or at night, not the next day, but at night, and I wake up, ugh, gross. All right, let's plant a bunch of stuff here. Do I have to kill this thing? Wait 5 minutes, of course. Another quest where I have to wait 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to pause the recording and I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, we're back. We've been waiting not 5 minutes, so that was faster than expected. That was like maybe 45 seconds. Take the blind weed to, who is it? Captain Braindeath. Really? He named the island after himself? And I hate busting through a picket line like that, but I want a quest point. Go to the top floor. Use the blind weed on the... Okay, on the that? On the that? Oh no, on this. Okay. Back down to the bottom we go. I think we're just making room for this guy, right? The barrel chest anchor's got to be the next one, right? That quest is Cabin Fever, right? Which I think we'll be doing right after this quest. I don't think it's particularly long either. Don't forget your bucket. Where are we going? North of the island. Okay, we just got to leave. Cabin Fever is short. Yes. Apparently this one's faster. Isn't there like some weird thing you can do with this guy that's like, what's his name? 1/3 pint or something like that? 50% Luke? 1/3 pint. I don't know. I don't know where I got that. Okay, I'm just going to walk past him. Pretty sweet character model, if I'm honest. It's like clockwork. Get our stagnant water. Why can I not use it on there? There we go. And we go back. It's just a bucket of water. It doesn't even... a bucket of water? A bucket of yuck. Sometimes I wish I had a higher agility level. But I don't. And probably never will. Actually, I don't know. I already said the reward for this quest. There was no agility in it, unfortunately. We're coming back, 50% Luke. All right, let's get back to the top. And there we go. Put our stagnant water in with the whatever flower that was. I forget what it was called. The still flower or something like that. And back down we go for our next instructions because we couldn't get them all at once. That would be too convenient. So is that everything? No, lad, of course not. Why would you think that would be everything, you silly fucking idiot? All right. Catch 5 sea slugs or whatever. Sluglings. Do I have to untangle it? Oh. Oh, you just put it back. What the hell? Why didn't it do that before? Was I already doing an action? Sorry to waste everybody's 20 seconds there. What do you think you're... Or where do you think you're going? I'm going to fish, buddy. Leave me alone. Just going out to catch a little fish. Where's the fishing spot? Fish 5 sluglings or Karamothulu from around the coast. Oh, so it's somewhere around the coast. It's not necessarily in that spot. There we go. Look up drop, zombie swab. Anything interesting? These old quests have weird drops sometimes. going to take that Avanto back. And we go to the top floor like usual. I'm sure we're going to put it in the hopper as well. They look at you balefully. Feed us. Fetus. I'm not into feet. That's on the dino stream. All right, we are making some rum. Where I live, there's a lot of local distilleries for beer and vodka specifically, but one makes rum as well, and it's not bad. But there was one that made vodka, and it made and I bought it because it was, it's made locally with local potatoes and locally owned and all that. The worst vodka I've ever had in my life. But there's another local rum or local vodka that is made locally as well, and probably the best rum I've ever had, other than like really expensive stuff. So I don't know what they're doing differently. I thought like all vodkas were made basically the same. But if you're both local, you're both using the same, or maybe not the same potatoes, but potatoes grown in the same region. I don't know what else you really need. I don't know how vodka's made, but holy, the taste difference is vast. Okay, be prepared to fight an evil spirit. So I'm going to have to safe spot it. I think around one of these poles. The power of Guthix compels you. Okay, we should be able to... Okay. Maybe I can just go over here. There we go. Right there. Because this is a 2x2, so its southwest tile is actually there. So its southwest tile has a straight line view to me, but because it's being blocked by this tile here, and its southwest tile is here, it cannot get to me because this tile that's not highlighted is being blocked by this tile that is highlighted. In case you're wondering how 2x2 safe spots work, if the southwest tile, which is the true tile that this evil spirit is on, can see you, but the other one is blocked, it will not be able to move west towards you or east towards you. Because NPCs always prioritize west and east movement before south and north. So that safe spot wouldn't work in a different direction if it was trying to move north, yada yada. That's also how corner safe spots work for a lot of them. If they're 1x1 tile and you're over here on this tile and the NPC is here, it will try to often go west to get to you first instead of south to get to you first. So it will be safe spotted on a corner like that. And we're just going to safe spot this because now the southwest tile, oh man. Oops. Hopefully we can kill it quickly. Okay. That's annoying. We'll be able to finish the quest, I think, though, by the time we get there. Red D'hide chaps. Nice. That's an upgrade. +6 range attack. Holy. That's fantastic. I didn't realize that the Red D'hide was that much of a bonus. I knew the defenses were quite high, but... All right, time to take our diseased self back to Captain Braindeath. And this is the end of the quest, so We won't be dying to the poison or whatever it is, the disease. All right. Stand back and watch it go. Is that it? Hey, lad. Yeah, it is. Oh, we got our bucket. Okay, good. I thought I dropped it for a minute. Unsanitary swill. All right. Back to Captain Braindeath. And we get our prayer, farming, and fishing experience. 41 farming and almost 42. So now we can do cabin fever. So we're going to do that shortly. All right, see you in that video.